Oscar Bevis, IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast here at Jab Boxing in Bushy. Slavisa Gegic joins me. How are you, mate?
I'm good, mate. And yourself?
I'm good, mate. Very well. As long as I stop kicking my tripod before I do interviews. We were just talking about, I think, a year ago, kind of to the week, we coming in and we got to know you a bit about your boxing background and whatnot. And then 9 months ago, the debut. Unlike some of the boys in this gym, maybe because of bad luck, but you've been very, very active since, haven't you?
Yeah. I've bin very fortunate that I've been put out quite a bit by Josh and my management. I think next week, 23rd of July, I'm boxing again, and I'll be boxing for my 5th professional fight. It actually would have been 6, but I think it was back in October after the fight against Evanji. I hurt my hand a little bit, so they told me to take about 8 weeks out. Otherwise, it would have been 6 now as well. So I've been very, very fortunate in that respect.
Yeah. And I remember after the debut, we spoke about the journeyman you thought was kind of a little bit negative, and you said to me, I kind of feel like I haven't had a fight really, but since then you've fought guys who have been different styles of journeyman. Some have come to fight, some have come to survive, but you've kind of fought a couple different styles, which at this point in your career, that's what you want, to fight different people.
No, 100%. I had in my second and third fight, they were actually really good. They came to give it a proper go. I had I don't know if you know Evanji. He's the one that's fought a few of the Matchroom boys. I had him in my second fight in a 4-rounder, and I had Alexei over a 6-rounder in my third fight. He went to beat Joe Laws straight after then, funny enough. But I can see that.
So that's who you fought previous to him beating Joe Laws, was it?
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. So I had him, and people said he's always comes forward, has a proper crack, and I saw it as well. He came in the first round, and he was just giving it a go, swinging body shots in, headshots, everything. Settled in the first round, second round, cracked him with a few, and he just started to go on the back foot again. So I took every single round. But it was a good experience. Someone coming in to properly try to take your head off, especially in the smaller gloves. Got used to it, and then just went on from there.
Obviously, we know that you believe you'll be a level above these journeymen when you go into the ring. It's kind of that stage of your career where that just is the case. But when you've got a journeyman who's beaten a couple people, nicked rounds off a few top boys as well, when you go and clean sweep the fight and win every round, that must give you a little bit of, I'm in the right sport here.
No, 100%. I mean, before the actual fights themselves, I've never looked at the guys and gone, okay, he's beat this guy, he's beat that guy. It's been more case of let's just prepare for the person and see where it goes from there. Afterwards, I have a look and see, what's happened. And I'd look at Alexei as well. I noticed the fights he's lost as well, he's always been on about 2-3 points. So he's always taken 2-3 rounds. So I did take some positive from taking every single round and, making him go on the back foot the whole time. So it was, I guess for me, that was a good enough.
And when I come here a couple of days ago, you said that the next fight you want someone who's a step up. What sort of step up are you looking to? Are you talking like prospect v prospect? Not prospect, because you're not like a 19-year-old prospect. But are we talking like these 2-0, 3-0 guys? Match them in and see where it goes, or are you just looking to step it up kind of gradually?
I think either way, as long as it's going to be a tougher fight. In terms of the opponent, I'll leave that in Josh's hands, because I don't feel he's done anything wrong by me so far at all. Whether it's whether you call it a prospect, whether you call someone who's a bit tougher, it's just anyone that's going to make it, a bit of a tough fight. So I'm looking at different names. He's giving me different suggestions. We're just trying to find the right fight now where it's going to be entertaining for the fans as well. I think that's what I want. If people are coming to pay their hard-earned money to watch me fight, I want them to at least enjoy it also.
Yeah. And the debut was 9 months ago, so we're coming up to the end of the summer. It would have been a year since you turned professional. Can you feel yourself already kind of being a better fighter than you were after your professional debut?
Yeah, 100%. I think in my last fight, I fought a gentleman called Jude. I'm not going to try. I'm going to be rude if I say it. No,
I fought a journeyman. We'll leave it at that. That's who you fought.
That's it. I fought a gentleman in my, fourth fight. It was very tough, but there was a lot of things which I did where I wouldn't have done them in my first fight. I wouldn't have done them as an amateur.
Was that a confidence thing, or?
I think it was confidence, but I think it's more now certain habits have been ingrained by the hours and hours we spent in the gym, because Josh isn't one of those people where I'm not feeling a bit well today. Okay, you can have the day off. No, you're not feeling well. Okay, get in the ring. Yeah, so over time, I think certain things have been ingrained, and it's no longer just I have to think about what to do. Certain things are just coming along naturally, and I showed that in the last fight.
Josh is a bit of a bully. If you ain't feeling well, you ain't getting a day off. You're getting in that ring and you're getting some work done.
I literally just walked in right now. I don't know who it is, but I think it was like yesterday, the day before. Someone must have passed on along a cold to me where I'm not feeling like 100% today. I walked out and said, Josh, is it alright for you? Of course I'm going to do a session, but can we take it a bit easy? And Josh goes, yeah, of course, man. And then he looked at Aaron and he suggested that if we have any sanitary products, which I'm not going to say.
Oh, mate. Oh, them boys. Yeah, Slav, good to catch up with you and look forward to seeing you at July 23rd with some of the other boys from the gym, yeah?
That's right. No, we got Mitchell Smith, Collar, and we got Ollie as well from Jab Boxing here, and we got quite a few others actually. There's Namoli going to be on the show. Even Chris Ogabusi. I used to box with him as an amateur, and a few others are going to be on the show as well. So it'll be a stacked card.
Welcome, Team Everlast, to the Team Everlast Fitness app. Download the Everlast Fitness app and find your greatness within.